Hey, how you doing, everybody? I hope we're all good. Monday, the 15th of January, 2024. Here to take a look at the weather forecast for the UK for the next couple of days. Very straightforward today for the 80, 90, 95% of the population. It's been a dry, fine and sunny, sparkling day. However, there have been exceptions. Right, we started cold, -10.4 at the Cairngorm summit, but other places, -5 at Glasgow, -4.6 at Leek, -3.2 on a windy Shetland. Right, there were some snow showers around. If you remember yesterday, we were up at Strathy looking at green fields. Well, the snow showers, they came in this morning, and yeah, light dusting up there. Over at Aberdeen, look at that this afternoon. Heavy snow showers piling in down through the North Sea, just fringing the coastline at the moment. Very atmospheric snow on the ground up there. And they've even managed to get themselves down the east coast as well. This was the scene at Scarborough early today. Just a little bit of a dusting on some of those roofs. Right, as I say, it's been quite straightforward, but there are some changes afoot for the next couple of days, not just for the north, but potentially the south as well. So what we will now do is we will just close off by looking at today's maximum temperatures. Surprisingly high for some places, 8, 7, 6s. So it just goes to show that even with an Arctic air mass in January, with some shelter, you can still get relatively okay temperatures in light breezes. Right, the change comes about tomorrow. Right, if you look at the facts chart, this is at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, and just notice that we've lost the direct northerly tomorrow in favour of more of a west or northwesterly. It's going to do a couple of things. That's going to change the angle of attack for the showers initially. So some places will see an increase in snow showers, some places will see a decrease. But this little feature here brings with it the risk of some more significant snow. But there's also a warm sector in there, so there could be a rainy, sleety mix as well. So we start off tomorrow morning, temperatures sub-zero again across much of the UK, generally -1 to -3, -8, -9 across those snow fields in Scotland. So what we will do is we'll start off by taking a look at tomorrow. So really, it's a dry, clear, very frosty night. Those snow showers continue around the coasts. But just notice by around about sort of 5 or 6 tomorrow morning, the first change that you'll notice is over towards northwest England, Lancashire, places like that. We bring in some more organised snow showers off the Irish Sea. So that's the first change. The second change is that we look towards the west of Scotland. There's that little area of low pressure that will be coming in to give perhaps some parts of Scotland quite a snowy day tomorrow. Right, we'll just move this out of the way. So if we just track this forward, this is the situation at 6 in the morning, and those snow showers will push across, possibly giving Liverpool and Blackpool a bit of a sleety mix. But I think, once you get towards the sort of greater Manchester area, perhaps even as far as places like Sheffield, you may just see um, Sheffield a little bit of winteriness. But yeah, I think there's a chance of some settling snow across Greater Manchester tomorrow morning early, but not for too long, because then what happens? This area of low pressure comes in tomorrow, giving a spell of really quite heavy snow up towards obviously central Scotland, but also I think the central belt is at risk from this, some really quite heavy snow for a period, maybe 3 or 4 hours, some possibly significant accumulations. Do keep an eye out for the Met Office warnings. As this system pushes further east, just notice how the blues around it, that's that little wraparound of milder air. So a bit of a rainy, sleety mix for a time across Northern Ireland and once again across northwest England before it all gradually eases out into the North Sea and dissipates by the end of the day. Just a fragmenting front of rain, sleet, and some hill snow pushing southwards. The next interest is down towards the southwest, and that is the situation for Wednesday. But before we get there, we'll just look at the maximum temperatures tomorrow. So a shade higher, well, on paper it says higher, 3s or 4, but yeah, as we've seen, some temperatures have been up to 6 or 7 today. But these are your maximum temperatures tomorrow. Sub-zero across many parts of Scotland again, under all of that snow, but less cold across certainly the Merseyside down towards the Midlands. Right, the next change comes in on Wednesday morning. So, what we're going to do is we start off cold again, sub zero, -12 over parts of Scotland. Many areas would have turned icy overnight, especially across the north of England and Northern Ireland, where you've perhaps seen some rain the day before. Right, we go into Wednesday. This is where the next change comes in. So, we've got that fragmenting band of rain, sleet, and snow across northern Britain overnight. That will die out. But the next area of interest is down towards the south. Now, this was the battleground that we were talking about a few days ago. The whole system has generally now edged further south, and it's now likely to be giving France a snow event. But the GFS still hasn't quite given up, and this is at 6 o'clock on Wednesday morning. It's still bringing the risk of some snowfall across southern counties, probably just far south. But yeah, it is still being shown. So it is something that needs to be tracked. Whatever happens, it should push out the way by midday and will only probably give a dusting at most. But yeah, just it's just worthy of a mention. Further north again, the status quo is continued. The northerly winds kick back in, heavy snow showers back along those northern, some eastern coast, and particularly down towards Northern Ireland. And if we just play that out for the remainder of the day, perhaps a few snow showers, wintry showers pushing down into the far southeast as that breeze temporarily kicks into the northeast. And obviously, more in the way of snow showers around those northern and western coasts. But once again, Wednesday inland, another mainly dry, fine, and sunny day, which goes with these Arctic air masses. Right, so maximum temperatures on Wednesday, sub zero again across Scotland and northern England, so a colder day for the north and only 2 or 3 degrees down towards the south. Longer term trends, things do start to warm up from around the 21st. This is the situation for London. You'll probably be back in double figures by the 21st. What's that? That's Sunday. Manchester, a trend that is also replicated, probably takes a day or two longer to get up to Manchester, but yeah, you'll be in double figures probably around about the 23rd. And Inverness, the trend is less marked. You'll be sub zero for a few days before temperatures, even up there, recover maybe 5 or 6 degrees as early as the 20th, maybe as high as 8 or 9 degrees by the 23rd. All a long way off, and I expect we'll be coming on to that warm up in the next few days. But in the meantime, hope you found the forecast useful. Look after yourself, have a lovely evening, and ciao for now.